this is Rebecca, and I'm back with episode 2 of my 2025 12 months of shopping my closet video. So I wanted to talk about what I did last week. So last week I was actually on a trip with some girlfriends to Massachusetts and Vermont. I was supposed to hike for a week with my girlfriends, basically covering almost the entire state of Massachusetts on the Appalachian Trail. But because I qualified for my bodybuilding pro card, my coach said, absolutely not, you cannot hike 80 miles. So what I did do though was I went up to Bennington, Vermont, hung out at the motel, was sort of their mule, and resupplied them along the way, met them for some day hikes. And that was a lot of fun. So what I had to do was I had to come up with a travel capsule, sort of what pieces were going to work well, because the car was going to be really packed tightly with all of the tent, hiking, backpacking supplies, all of my food that I have to take with me because I am in contest preparation. So it was a lot of stuff, so I had to narrow things down. And so the task before me was trying to come up with a reasonable capsule wardrobe that offered me a lot of different options. I actually ended up taking more clothes than I really needed. These are actually the items that I pretty much just used, with the exception of I don't have my pajamas up here, and I don't have my leggings, and workout clothes. But other than that, this is what I had to work with. So because the weather was chilly, I knew it was going to be cold at times. During the day, the high, we finally at the end of the week got up to almost 80 degrees. But for the most part, the highs were in the upper 60s, and in the evenings it was in the 40s. So it was chilly. So I had to be prepared for a lot of different possibilities. So I did bring a couple of things for outerwear. I brought this wonderful barn jacket, which I did end up wearing one night. This I probably got more use out of than any other jacket. It was so wonderful. It's fleecy, and the plaid was so soft and comfortable, and a great layer to warm with. The other piece that I've talked about before, this lyocell, I love this piece. It's lightweight, provides that extra layer and that extra bit of style. Comes with a belt, so you can belt it or you can leave it loose. So I wore this a lot. I also took a denim jacket, a denim shirt, because denim goes with everything. And once again, it's another layer. So as the temperatures dropped closer to the evening, I could put this on sort of as another layer to keep me warm. Then I brought actually 3 cardigans. Move this out the way. I had this cotton navy blue, which I just really like. It's 100% cotton, very lightweight, so soft and comfortable. This one is a gray cashmere sweater, which is so soft and warm, but it's lightweight. So once again, if the temperatures aren't too cold, this is just enough of a layer in the fall. It's what you would call a transition piece in the fall. So that was really helpful. I hiked in that one day. And then the other is this sort of tan khaki, again, super soft layering piece that came in handy for hikes. And then I brought one little black blouse that's sheer and it's kind of fun. And I thought perhaps one day I might want to have a little bit of a dressier look. So I brought that with me. I have a cream cotton, this is an Everlane shirt, just a cotton shirt, polo shirt. Again, wore this hiking, very handy. And of course the trusty white tank top and white button down, which offers an endless number of possibilities, which you'll see in the video. For pants, I had some hiking pants. Also did have some leggings that I hiked in, and I'll show a video of those. They're super comfortable. I had my white jeans, and then I had my dark wide leg jeans. And I did put in, and I wore them one time, so I did put in these denim shorts. And it was nice to get to wear them one day with some black flip-flops that I had, which I don't have out here, but had my Happy Camper hat. I had brought two purses. My brown purse is downstairs, but then I also brought this black purse. And one of them I used to put all my jewelry in, and then the other I carried with me to the airport to see the girls and pick up the girls. And then it was a great way I could switch the purses, but it was a great way for me to travel with my jewelry. I did bring some jewelry, some scarves, which I don't have up here, except for this cool vintage tie that I took with me and wore one day to kind of try a more masculine hybrid menswear look that's kind of cool and on trend. Along with that, I wore these cool shoes. I don't know if you can see them, but they're actually men's shoes. I have those that I wore to the airport. I also have my just very versatile white sneakers. Could wear these to the gym, could wear these out. And then I just had some black, nice flip-flops. So that was my wardrobe capsule. And I had a couple of scarves, I had a couple of belts that I took with me. It really provided me everything I needed, and I took more stuff than this, a couple more tops that I never even used. So I'll show some video of the different outfits that I styled. But it's amazing how if you start with neutral bases, everything goes with everything, and you have an endless number of possibilities with just a few items. Worked really well for me. So this is the outfit that I wore to the Albany airport to pick up my girlfriends with my crossbody bag and my men's wear shoes that match. I have my dark denim wide leg jeans. And here's that lyocell jacket that I just love so much. It's lightweight, it's versatile, and quite stylish. Underneath that, I have a 100% cotton cardigan. And you can see peeking out from under that is my nice leather belt, which matches my shoes. Underneath the cardigan is just a basic white tank top. And there's my fun socks to add a little bit of pop. So this is the same basic, except instead I've added a white button-down shirt, that same blue cardigan, and a menswear vintage tie along with my shoes. This is my hiking outfit with leggings, this wonderful plaid jacket that adds a lot of warmth, my fun hat, and my Ultra trail hikers. This is also that cashmere gray sweater that is so soft and so comfortable, and underneath that I have a cream-colored polo shirt. So we finally have a day here in Vermont where the weather is warm enough for me to wear shorts. And I thought we would have that when I was looking at the week. It looked like we were going to have a few days that were upper 70s, almost hitting 80. I'm not into wearing shorts if it's not close to 80 degrees, but today's the day. So if you're looking for some ideas about what to wear, and you have a limited number of items, there's a great resource. It's called Pinterest, and Many of you probably are familiar with Pinterest, but I'm new to it. And I was looking for some ideas about denim short outfits. So I put in the search for in Pinterest, I put denim short outfits. And I saw an inspiration picture that had denim shorts and a black blouse and black flip-flops. So here you go. Now, this outfit also kind of hits on some current trends. First of all is the double belt trend, which I was questioning, what is that all about? But I actually really kind of think it's cool. So I'm trying it out today, see how I like it with this outfit. Also, the other trend that this addresses is the sheer fabric. And I have this blouse that honestly is so lightweight and comfortable and didn't take up any room in the suitcase. So I put this with a little black bralette. The other trend, current trend that's out there are bangles, which I found I thrifted at an antique store. And so that is how I've addressed trends with this outfit. I also have my black purse. It's just a crossbody purse. Now, if you're afraid that this is too matchy-matchy with the black and the belt and the black sandals, you can always go with just a brown bag, and I have my brown crossbody bag. I've been using that all week though, so I decided I wanted to use my black one today. And that's my outfit for today. So I want to demonstrate a little sleeve hack here. I know that I'm sure many of you have heard about the hair tie, putting on the sleeve, and then you can move your sleeve up. But the regular size hair ties are pretty tight on my arms. But I found these larger ones that are for extra thick hair. Now this blouse is made with one of these little ties or that you buckle in, and it's supposed to hold the sleeve in place, but it's such a silky blouse that doesn't really hold very well. And I can't push it over it's quarter sleeve, so I can't push it over my elbows and have it stay. So what I do is I use, fold my sleeve in kind of half, and then I use my little hair tie, my large hair tie, and then I fold it up again. And now I can use that strap, which I'll fix later. But then I'm able to push this up above my elbows. It stays, it's comfortable, it's not so tight. So if you can find these larger, for thick hair ties, they're so much more comfortable than the regular hair ties. When you're traveling, you have a limited number of space to pack outfits. So having a basic base to work off of makes things really simple. And then you can add layering and accessories to change the look. So here I have a white t-shirt, black belt, white straight leg pants, and some comfortable sneakers. I've added a scarf that really adds some style to the outfit. Now, one day I can just do this outfit and grab my purse and my fun little sunglasses, and there's one look. But I can also add a layer. So I can add my linen white blouse or button down, and there you have another look. Very comfortable, and if the weather is a little chilly, then you have the option, you've got another layer. You could also button this up, right? And tuck it in. And there you have another look for another day. Could also take the scarf off and add a necklace. So the other option is to go with another lightweight jacket. This is that lyocell jacket, which I just love. It's so versatile and so comfortable. So I can slip this on. Now this also has a belt as well. So I won't get that out right now, but I could totally change the look with the canvas colored belt. So here's another look. So you see, you can be quite versatile if you start with a base. And I'll even show you what this would look like if I took the scarf off and pulled out my necklace. There you have it. So I'm ready for the day. And there I have 3 to 4 different looking outfits just from having a white base. Simple and great for travel. So to wrap things up, this capsule wardrobe for travel just shows how versatile you can be with just a few basics. 5 outfits with a basic white base. And here you've got just a few more items which have a lot of versatility. Take off a few layers and suddenly you have a new look. Here again, same base, same pants, same shoes, 3 different looks. So next week, I'm going to go over how viewing Pinterest gives you some inspiration on how to shop your own closet. Thanks for joining me.